I think most of you guys already know that one of the most important thing to learn in trading is about patiently waiting for the right price level and then making the right move, isn't it? But then there is another question comes in, I guess, in most of the traders' mind is how long we supposed to wait for, and on top of that there is another question is which side of the trade we for which we supposed to patiently waiting for. Well, to be honest, I also don't know how long we're supposed to wait because the market is dynamic and it changes all the time, and we can only make the prediction based on probabilities and possibilities. However, I am certain for which side of the move we're supposed to wait for. So, in this video, we will be talking about what I just talked about, and also this video is going to be an updated video which I have shared yesterday, in which I have talked about BTC move for 85,000 level, this one. uh, please keep this thing, if you have watched it, I think it's good, but again it's just an updated video, so please keep it watching until the end. And let's start with the analysis with a disclaimer. Anything which I will be talking about in this video is my ways to do the analysis, and I'm just sharing for educational and information purposes only. So like I said, I have my own ways to do the analysis, right? I have these zones. This is what I have talked about in my this video. Where is the video? So yeah, this video and in all the other videos. And what I have said about in about this BTC is BTC is going for this 85,000 level. So I think we have to wait for this level. And let me just admit one of the mistakes which traders do, and that is about analyzing market in one time frame, and then the market is doing something else in some other time frame. So in this analysis, my analysis is when I have done my analysis, I have done on the basis of 3 day, okay, and then also smaller time frame, and including the weekly also, and I haven't included the 2 week. So this is very common mistakes which traders go through with the trading, because when if let's in my case, when I do my analysis, let's say 1 hour or 4 hour, then there is some other story going on in the higher time frame, and vice versa. If I'm doing the analysis in higher time frame, and there is something else going on with the smaller time frame. So that's what happened here. So what is the thing I have missed is this 2 week candle, this week, and I made my prediction this 85,000. And let me just rephrase this thing also. This 85,000 is inevitable. We will see this price level, but that's we will have to wait for this level. And let's walk not let's walk let's let me just walk you guys through the things which I think which BTC is doing right now. So in the 2 week time frame, we have this candle, right? And this time we have 7 days and 18 hours left. So as I said, this is my way to do the analysis. This is one other way in terms of candle formation and candle, the thing which is, we still have 7 more days for the closing of this candle. We already have this much of move in this 2 weekly candle, and now what's left is the 7 day, so another 7 day. And the move which we have observed with the BTC in the let's below this lower time frame, below the 2 weekly, this is what we have, right? And price is and one of the thing which I've been talking about in my videos is when price is trading below this lower level, it's the sign of the weakness. And basis of that, I made my prediction, this $85,000 $87,000 BTC level. But in this 2 weekly candle, the closing is yet to we still have 7 days. So what's the what is the outcome which will going to happen is similar to this thing, I think, in this ongoing weekly candle. And again, what I am saying, this 87,000 is inevitable in my case. So it may happen, to be honest. It may happen in the next weekly candle, but at the same time the chances are less. Because of what? Because of this 2 weekly candle. And once the 2 weekly candle closed, and then a new 2 weekly candle gets started, which we have 7 days, then only we might gonna see this level. But this we will see it later on. So let's talk about other stuffs which I talked about in my that video updated, that last video. So I have talked about some resistance. So in my case, in all the time frames, I have these zones, right? And what I have said in the video is we will get a rejection here, and this is what is happening right now. And this is the same thing I've talked about. So I think when I have made my video, I don't know where, yeah, somewhere here. Okay, never mind. So in the daily time frame, we already getting a resistance, and most likely this entire week, the new week, similar, we will observe similar to this sort of a case. Here, when the prices made its downward move, eventually the prices gets enough support here in this, it used to be a support, right now it's in price is trading below this 4-hour resistance zone. So it gets enough support here, and then consolidated, and then it also made some move up until this price level. So this is the same, not exactly same in a way, but what I am assuming right now on the basis of things which is happening, and taking the 2 weekly time frame, what is yet to be finished, and that will happen only after 7 days. Okay, so what will gonna happen is, if I take this 4-hour time frame right now, so in this in my analysis, I have this lower level as in support, this 4-hour support zone. The chances are there, the chances are there for the going for this level. But we can see there are some sort of a activity which is pushing the prices for the upside move. So if I talk about this move, and again, just to remind you guys, my analysis is all about multi-time frame. So currently in the 4-hour time frame, we have this zone. Okay, this zone as a support in a 4-hour time frame, and this as a resistance in a 4-hour time frame. And what I have said about this thing, I think this is happening in the 1-hour time frame. This is what is happening. And just to add another thing about my analysis is, I have my own custom indicator. This custom indicator, other than the candles which you are observing, or maybe you are seeing in the chart, this is another script I have. So this 1-hour time frame, what is happening in with the BTC is, it is trying to change its market structure in a smaller time frame, in 1 hour specifically. So in this script, I'm not going into the details about the script, but what it does is, whenever the price price closes above this this solid sort of a green, and this is dotted sort of a thing. Right now what I have here is this thing, green signal, right? And then price is trading above this green signal, and once the price closed after some sort of up move, and then closed above this level, if price started trading here, in this case, in this indicator, then it's a shift in market structure in a 1-hour time frame, not in other time frame. It's in change in market structure, which eventually I think leads the prices for some sort of a upside move. And this upside move is only temporary, and like I said, this is the thing which we will have to wait for. And the move which I have talked about, which side of the move we're supposed to wait for. The right move is actually for the downside, the $85,000 level which I'm talking about, and that's going to happen once the price, if I'm still in a now in a 4-hour time frame, and as I said, in a 1-hour time frame, the price once started trading above this script what I have, and then it will go for some sort of a this much of move, this long move up until this price level, and I will be talking about this one also. So then only we have the next leg for the downside, and then again let's take this let me just take this thing and a weekly time frame, and from tomorrow, which is what let's take it from here, not this way anyway. Okay, and let me do this, let me do this and do this and do this, and when is the closing of the next 2 week, or maybe opening? 24th November, right? 24th November. Okay, here. So this is the area where the price will consolidate. Where is the again this thing? So this is the area where the price will consolidate. Okay, and I think this is also lead there are certain traders who will go for some sort of a trade. So obviously if they are not patient, they don't have some sort of a patience, so the price will currently go for the upside move from here, and then it will it will take time obviously, and then as we can see, we are some sort of a not bearish, but the selling pressure is there. Then what's going to happen is price will get a rejection here, specifically here, because this is right now I'm in a 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour resistance zone. This entire zone is the resistance zone, and this rectangular thing which I have marked, this is to represent the entire week's activity from here up until this place, because of the 2 weekly time frame new opening. And then after that we might gonna see the fall. This is the most likely scenario, which I think it's going to happen with the BTC. So before that we will see some sort of a consolidation here, and this is the consolidation thing. This consolidation thing I've talked about in my in my previous video also, because price is slightly trading below this. I've just switched back to the daily time frame, so we have resistance, and this resistance is leading prices not to go for the upside. However, it will eventually break this resistance also, and in between what's going to happen is we will see some sort of a long candle, green candle here, and this, I think this will lead some of the traders for the long side of the in the BTC. And again, since the side of the market, that's all which I have also mentioned, which side of the market you're supposed to be trading here in this scenario is supposed to be waiting up until this level, and then make your moves according to for the downside, the short side. And that's the most likely case which is right now happening, and this is what we will be expecting with the BTC in the next complete whole week, this whole week. So let's take another scenario. If by any chance, which is not going to happen in my in the way I do my analysis and things, which is stopping the prices for BTC to go for upside move, but yeah, let me just take that scenario also. What if price will continue go from here? First of all, like I said, we have 4-hour time frame, we have already this resistance. So this is the entire zone. Let me just delete this thing here so that it's much gonna be clearer. So, and let me take this now. First of all, this resistance, let's bring it back to the down here, and then let's take this one, and then below, and let's do this thing here. See here. I'm back with the 4-hour time frame, but I also have now daily zones also. This is called multi time frame. So let's take that scenario which I have mentioned. What if price will continue go for the upside? So even if that happens, which I'm saying not, it's not possibly going to happen in a way that price will break this level also and then this. First of all, for that to for that thing to happen, right now we already have this daily zone resistance, okay, and we will see some sort of upside move from here. And then after that, another thing which we have is 4-hour resistance, and price will get initial resistance even here, starting here. And then I mean, even let's here, starting with this one, first of all, it's already getting a resistance, okay, and then even after getting the resistance, it will consolidate somewhere here inside, or maybe it will get breakthrough. It will break through in a single candle in this entire zone, and then after it will get another, first of all, this resistance itself, but I'm just assuming in a single candle it will break through this zone, entire zone, and then started trading here. It will get support here, this upper level, and then it will attempt another leg for the upside, this upside move. But we have this resistance, another resistance, the 4-hour resistance, where the price will get, see this thing, okay. So I mean, all these price levels are there. I'm not going to talk about the past activities. What I am focusing on right now is the thing which might gonna happen. So it will get a resistance here, and let's say it will, the price will break through resistance also, but it's possibly in a single candle, okay, or maybe in the series of some candles starting with breaking the lower level, and then some series of candle consolidation, and then here. But we have another resistance. So like I said, what if price, then we have this resistance level, this daily, starting with the daily. And I'm not even including the lower level here, the 1-hour time frame. I'm not taking those things also, but since I am right now in the 4-hour, I've only added the 1-hour time frame activity because of the things which is already going on way here. These activities, it's happening because of the 1-hour time frame. So like I said, the price again we see here, right? Anyway, so the main thing which is happening right now is it is trying, the BTC is trying to change its market structure, and that structure is happening in the 1-hour time frame, not in other time frame. And the most likely, even let's take a talk this way, this thing which I'm talking about, what if price will break through this level? First of all, it has to break this level and then trade above this level, this above level, and then only we will see these levels. And again, I'm repeating, it's not gonna possible in the ongoing current scenario, because if I take this line, the blue line, and if I include it in other higher time frame, what we have is this. See, in the weekly time frame itself, we already have initial resistance here. I have not even added this weekly zone in the lower time frame, though it might gonna break it, but again, lower time frame has a lot of resistance. This entire thing, this thing, okay. So if I go back here, the entire thing which I'm talking about is because of this 2-week ongoing candle, and this is not yet closed right now. So maybe in this entire week it will keep on trading in the consolidation. That's what I'm talking here in this video, the consolidation, and maybe it will close possibly somewhere here. If I just take on the basis of the candle formation, in this candle the low is the BTC made its low here and then it's currently trading here, and as assuming the price will close slightly above or just nearby here because of the previous weekly low, 2-week low, then if I go and take a look here, we can see the price is here, this 4-hour resistance. And if I go over the daily, it's trading slightly above this daily resistance zone, and this will eventually become what? Support. When price will start trading above this, then it will become a support. The upper level of this zone becomes a support, and then it attempt again for this level, upper level. So yeah, that's all. I just wanted to keep you guys updated with the things which I do through this channel. And if you are interested, with the major moves, then you can subscribe this channel. And if you have anything to talk about, if you have anything in mind, please use the comment section and share, share this content if this content brings any value in your information, in your way to do the things. And yeah, in my future videos, what I will be doing is, there are certain indicators which I'm using. I'm not going to talk about this thing because this is what I personally use it. So, but there are other indicators which I am already giving it away free. There are other indicators. So those are, I will be sharing those indicators in my other future videos. Or those who are interested, please use the comment section for by mentioning indicator, and then yeah, I will be started considering about sharing those indicators. Just to give you guys a glimpse about that indicator, let me just take another, this thing, clean new layout. Okay, so what that indicator is, which indicator I'm talking about, though I don't think people might gonna prefer it because of the already the way they are accustomed with their analysis. So this is the indicator I have created during my trading journey. So this is nothing, it's what is special about this indicator is, this is let me just take this, hold on a second, and then do this and then remove this. So first of all, this indicator has what, all the time frames. You can change these time frames, and I'm just giving away this indicator free, to be honest, and there is no charge at all for this indicator. So like I said, this indicator itself has some EMAs, 12, 24, 50, 100, 200, and also have this multi time frame to make it things easier. And there are other aspect of this indicator is, first starting with, let me just take you guys some practical example here. In the normal EMA indicator, if you use the indicator, it's fixed, right? It's fixed, nothing changes. Similar to this, right now all the indicators are visible, right? But the important thing about this indicator is, let's take different scenarios here. We see this this EMA, this is, I think, yeah, this is the 200 EMA, EMA 200 EMA. It's not here, it's here only, it's not here. Why? Because first of all, this indicator, this EMA comes to here. Like if I just take this EMA here, EMA, exponential moving average, where is this EMA? Okay, so here we go. I'm just taking an example here, and let's take 200. See, it's here. Actually, this 200 EM is supposed to be here, right? But it's not here. Why? Because because right now price did not close above this 50. I think, yeah, this is the 51. Yeah, 50. So it's like an unlock, every time when price break one level, let's say starting with, okay, let me just do this instead of that. Okay, so here we have what we have. Now all the other EMAs are also not other, but there are two EMAs which are here. It's not even visible right now. So it's about making things a little bit less clutter. What we have here is this EMA, this 12 EMA, and it's not even unlocked. So when the price is trading below even the lowest, the 12 EMA, and it also indicates this level, the level 1, sorry, right now. So once price break this, see, I'll have to go back here again. Once price break the 12 EMA, the level, the level will change, level 2. And then after that, another thing is, once price break the other level, right, again here in this case, I think this is the case right now, yeah, the level is not changed, right? It didn't change. Why? Because it's not completely Oh, sorry. Right now it's only in a level 2 because of this 12 EMA closing. And now let's continue. There will be a, see, we do not have clutter. Now we are in a level 2 because price is closed above this, I think 24 EMA, the blue one. So level 3, and now continuously again back to the level 1. So it's about this less clutter thing with this indicator. Right now it's not here because once the price close above this thing, then only after that the EMA will appear here. So yeah, this is one of the examples which I'm just talking about. This is, I think, if that helps you out somehow, then you can use the comment section and say, the name of the indicator is PTSE, nothing fancy, just I use it, progressive trend structure engine. So this is what it is. Only the next visible EMA, the next EMA will be get visible after the closing or the price closed above that specific EMA, and you can use it freely. And yeah, I can share it in the comment section, whoever say that, mention the PTSD, whatever. So yeah, that's all I have for now. And again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content if you think this content which I have talked about brings value in your in your what analysis. And yeah, you can use this this link for subscribe, or to even subscribe, yeah, at the X also. Thank you so much for now. Bye bye, take care, and yeah, enjoy your trading. Bye bye.